win just inside the cage, not outside. And when they stop the fight, and I'm very excited, you know, and I just want to talk to him. Hey, get up. I want to fight. Fight hard, man. Come on, get up. Just this. I don't want just that. Overeem don't have a good cardio and no hurt. When he punch, he's a lion. But when the guy punch him, he's a cat, you know. And I'm waiting the first round. The second round, I talk with his ear when he used his ground and pound. Let's go, man, punch hard. I confuse his mind, you know? And all the time when he's punch, he breathes first. Man, this guy not come for the final round. And my corner say, hey, when you use your right punch, he moved the head. Use 2 times, one and uppercut. And I do that, and I got it.
Yeah, and I was wondering how close you were to giving Tyron the knockout of the night bonus.
I know. Bigfoot fucked him. Yeah, like I said, right here, right now, I don't like to make fights or say what I'm going to do next, but I wouldn't be opposed to giving him the fight. He went in there, and he knocked out. They called that a TKO. That was a knockout. He knocked out Alistair Overeem, and he looked great doing it. So we'll see what happens.
Dana,
oh, wait, let him. He had a question, too.
Man, I don't know. Now I'll be back to my home, stay with my family. You know, in 2 weeks I'll be back to train, and I just want to fight the best, and the best heavyweights are here in UFC. If Dana, Joe Silva, UFC want to give another opportunity to fight Ken Velasquez, will be a pleasure. He's a big champion. He's a tough guy. He's a very great guy. And I just want to fight the best guys. And I want to fight who UFC wanna, who better for the show, for UFC.
Então, era assim, a gente tinha que chutar para minar a perna dele, para justamente ele parar de se movimentar, né? Então, eu fui chutando ali com o passar do tempo, mas uma hora a gente percebeu que ele estava esperando o chute para botar para baixo. Então, eu administrei mais na parte da mão mesmo, no boxe.
Yeah, the plan was to kick him and keep him from moving a little bit, but I started to see that he was checking my kicks and he was maybe going for the takedown once I kicked, so I used my hands a little bit more.
You know, we'll see what happens. Something interesting happened about 10 minutes ago. Somebody texted me and said, I want to fight him really bad, and so I got to talk to them and talk to him and talk to them and see what happens. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, almost.
It'd be very interesting. Anthony Pettis said, I want to move to 145 and fight Jose Aldo. He just texted me 10 minutes ago. No, he goes down. He'll meet him at 145.
Many people don't believe in my job, and but I believe me, you know, and Alistair no respect me so much, and I work too hard my striking for this fight with Catel Cubes. He's the best coach striking from Brazil, and I show for the world the guys are wrong about me, and I show specific to Overeem, and I show how he gonna respect the other fighter. Yeah, these fights are very important to my professional life. You know, the first fight with Fedor, many people don't believe in my job, and now the same thing. I like this situation. I like be underdog, you know, because I'm trained too much, and many people think that I was in my home, drink soda, watch movie, and eat popcorn. But no, man, I'm training hard. I'm training Saturday, Sunday, you know, I'm training Christmas, New Year, and I give my blood for this fight, and I give that for other fights too.
You tell me your thoughts on how that fight went down and what's going through your mind right now.
You know, Jose is a champion, and that's pretty much the bottom line. You know, I don't want to be
talking about, do you think you won, and this and that, the score, the rounds, it doesn't matter. He left with the belt, and he's a champion deservingly.
When you look at this fight, I mean, is there anything that you came out of the fight as far as surprises or with Jose, or was it what you expected?
Yeah, I felt I was prepared in all areas. He's one of the top pound for pounds. I heard what Dana just said, and I mean, he brought everything.
For Frankie, now that it's over and you had the fight at 145, do you feel better as a featherweight, or do you like how you feel as a fighter fighting at lightweight?
The fight's kind of keeps on going the same way wherever I'm at, Get a little beat up and end with these close fights. So I don't know if it matters, to be honest with you.
But as far as your skills out there, I mean, did you feel
I
like
mean,
you lost
I feel like I
anything?
match up well with guys at 55 and at 45,
Do you think you'll stick around at 145 now?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, man, to be honest with you. It's just too soon.
Thanks.
Frankie, how did you change the flow of the fight there, where he was really kind of taking you apart with the legs early, and then you seemed to take that away from him? What was the key to taking that away?
I just think I turned the pressure up. I tried to back him up as much as I can and just, push the pace.
It's always a tough thing to like look back on it. But you've always been a slow starter in these fights. Here you had the momentum going 3, 4, 5. Is there, what do you think about those slow starts? And I'm sure you've talked about it in practice. What do you do to get yourself in the fights earlier?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's something we're gonna have to figure out soon. I felt like I do at 55. I didn't feel any different. Everything was the same to me as far as that goes.
He seemed very fast early on. Was his speed something that you had to adjust to, or were you okay with it?
Yeah, I was fairly okay with it. We knew he was going to be fast. Probably maybe one of the fastest guys I fought. So that's something we expected.
Was there anything different about being at featherweight as opposed to being at lightweight, being that you had to cut the weight?
I mean, no, not really. Maybe I didn't get backed up as much with the bigger punches. I really didn't see the fight, so.
Did you get a chance to speak to Overeem after the fight, and if so, was it more respectful?
Você falou com o Overeem depois da luta, ele foi mais respeitoso?
Yes, after knockout, he's my friend now.
Depende do Dana. Eu acho que isso, para mim, eu já falei, eu respeito todos, eu treino para lutar com os melhores. Se ele colocar, eu não posso fazer nada. Sou funcionário e obedeço o patrão. Acho que seria uma luta boa, mas eu acho que para mim chegar no Pérez, eu acho que eu tenho que caminhar fazendo um longo caminho. Eu acho que ele já está batendo na porta do cinturão, então eu respeito. Mas se eles colocarem, eu tenho que lutar.
Yeah, like I said, it's up to Dana, but I mean, that is an interesting fight. I train to fight the best. I respect them all. I think to fight Pettis, he's almost there at the title shot in his own division, but it will be an interesting fight.
Então, para mim, a luta sempre foi parelha pelo fato de eu não conseguir um nocaute, né? Então, o Frank estava vindo para cima, mas para mim, se eu perdi 1 minuto do 4º round. Então, eu acho que ganhei todos os rounds. Eu fui muito mais contundente do que ele, então eu conectei muito mais golpes, chutes e defendi bem as entradas de perna dele.
The question was, with all the talks about being such a close fight, how did he rate the rounds? And he said he feels he won every round except maybe 1 minute of the 4th round. He connected a lot more punches, a lot more strikes. He defended the takedowns. Frankie was always coming forward, but he feels that he won the rounds.